What's up, Wizard Allen? I'm glad you know what this restaurant is. I got to see the third movie premiere when it came to my fucking state capital. They had who did they have? They had Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, Dante, and I forget the chick's name. Dante's girlfriend, whatever the fuck her name was. 27. You'll know what that means. All right. How do I want to do this? Let's do this first. Staff meetings. Pretty sure there's battle plans and stuff like that. So let me see what else first. Hit that. Oh my god, the terminology iceberg. Oh god. I don't know if I really want to do this. Nah. Veronica, thank you. Glad you know. And I got my little Bucky's mug. All right, so let me think about all the shit I've learned recently about management. Do I include the int ranch under the int base iceberg, or do I cover it under the management iceberg? Actually, we can just include SO childcare. Running a standard course room, it's not. Chase wave can go under the original. We're going to get rid of COVID protocol. This is going to go under the auditing iceberg. Could include it under TR's the hard way. A to E steps. It's gonna go there. Most of the Sea Org is gonna go under management. But if anything, I will just include this. Oh, you celebrated 8 years. Congratulations. Glad you're out. We gotta talk again. Dude, you were freaking awesome to talk to. You know what, we're gonna start. We're gonna redo terminology iceberg. We're just going to call this management. It's all staff stuff anyway. Freeloader debt, no case on post, muster, staff pay, leaving and leaves. We're definitely including statistics, statistical management. There's way too much shit there to condense that down to a fucking iceberg. But I learned that the best way I'm probably going to do this is by just not writing a script, just geeking out, just letting myself vomit about the subject, whatever subject it is. I'm just going to record myself talking about it. In base iceberg, we'll do DM beatings. In base, we obviously have to cover the buildings. We could do 3 deaths in 3 weeks. What else? Management. I think Chase Wave can go under management, but under here we're going to include we're going to say money focused, and then we can go into that from there. So childcare, staff meetings, freeloader debt, no case on post, muster, Chinese schooling, 1-button program, statistical management. Oh God, I have to break this down into we're going to say, we'll break it down into programs. Actually, hola madre. How you doing? Been getting used to going to bed at fucking 6, 7 p.m. 9:30, now I'm starting to crash. But you know what? Fuck it. We're going to get rid of statistical management. We're going to include order types, which is going to include EDs, program orders, no programs. Hey Judy, good to see you. Married life is treating me not very differently from engaged life. It's pretty much the same. Pretty nice. It's going to be a month as of tomorrow. All right, so we got order types. So let me open up my documentation. I also got a bunch of pictures from the Pack Ranch and a bunch of new names. So under SO Childcare, oh god, Stonelands, Pack Ranch, and Ranch. Fuck it. Ask T about Australia, Mexico. We're gonna do EU, just because I don't know what the fuck is over there. If anyone... Ooh, no, wait, no. Yeah, Universe Core. CWDC Smythe spit on them for me. I want to say this was at management. We can include Winter Headquarters. Yeah, and I think it does come later with time, Judy. New job's going okay. It's actually a job I had before I started working at the adult store. So going back to it, I'm just kind of getting back into the muscle memory of it. Pretty easy. Pay a couple bucks more an hour, which is nice, and I'm going to get benefits, thank God. And it's a fucking consistent schedule, even though I have to get up early in the morning. I'm getting used to it. What do you mean you're not wanted? You're a good kid. Yeah. Well, that's good. At least it's going well. I was thinking about the next book I'm going to go through, because I've already finished Blown for Good. I've started Jesse Prince's book, but for some reason my brain is screaming Marty Rathbun, Memoirs of a Scientology Warrior. Because some of the shit that he went through, some of the shit that he did for Miscavige. Yo, what? Ooh, he talks about confidential guardian's office orders. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, it talks about the dynamics. Oh, summer headquarters. It's over here. ASI. Oh, the all clear unit. And we'll include, fuck, was it project / I think it was mission? Corporate category sort out. Cancellation of loyal officer ranking. That's a good job at this. You, Judy, you don't want it. I don't think you want it. Especially the cleaning part of it. That was the worst part. It just takes a lot of time when you're in one of the other stores. And then you have to go through 12 different booths and clean the walls and the chairs and the TV screens, and it fucking everywhere. It was not worth the money, and it was not worth the extra hour it took to clean it all up because of the fact that, say I close at 7. I start cleaning at 6. Then you get people coming in from 6 to 7. So I don't get a chance to clean until almost after we close, which makes me leave even later, which fucking sucked. But, I mean, overall, I got desensitized. I mean, I don't know if Antics, if you're even looking for somebody. I don't know if you're content with the single life. Personally, do you? And the right person, if you want them as part of your life, will be there. We love you, Antics. Yes, Judy, you are absolutely right. Okay, we got the birthday on the free ones. That's not an int base thing. That's an events thing. Corporate category sort out got moved. I mean, the event stuff, yeah. The war is over. Got the mission holders conference. What about... Where the fuck did I put that backup drive? I don't know. Okay, so management. Okay, so this is what we're looking at for SO ships gets included under there. Geo and OSA goes out there. CST out here. Geo and OSA can go under the unknown tier. I think Hubbard in hiding can also go to this. EPF category B. The all clear unit got winter headquarters. We should just include Incom, CMO. What else? CMO. We'll include CLO. Actually, we'll do ILO, CLO. I know they're two different things, but orgs, missions, ILO, CLO. Is the ITO just for staff, or is the ITO for public? As long as you're keeping yourself occupied. And yes, you do. There is a lot of love in this community. And that's something it took me a bit to realize when I first joined. outside of all of the drama and the ex-Scientologist infighting. It is a very nice community, and I'm personally glad to have you all as part of it. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to include that. I want to do EP, which includes FN, COGS, COG, VGIs, release. So we have Beta Bops, Falls, Rises, Rock Slams, Ticks, Dirty Needles, Floating Needles, Blowdowns, Rocket Reads. What? Why are you being a spaz? What, Chug? You just went outside. What do you want? You little nutcase. Hey, Journey. Oh, that's something to include. Management, senior care. SO, senior care. I'm going to include that with this. We have income, we have CMO, we have CST. We have the Flag Bureau. We have the FOLO. Programs. We have... Wait, where was the... I'm getting rid of that one. We have the birthday game. Oh, I forgot about the ATA. Free wins. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna copy that quick. We're gonna go to he is cute, he's just a little annoying shit. Okay, so we have HCO policy letters. And that would mean under here we have HCO bulletins. Meter phenomena, gangbang, sec checks. You got to include regular sec checks. Sec checks. Marriage counseling. Introspection rundown. Interiorization rundown. Purification rundown. We had the case supervisor. So then we'll include is there a way to no. Copy link to the node. Okay. What does that mean to create a shared node? So if I do hello here, it copies over there. Okay. So in that case, we got case supervisor, we got the flag rep, we got the, I mean, I could just fill this with nothing but posts. Flag rep, we got the RTC rep. If a cycle go on a derby board. My dog just will stand in front of the ball, like, if you want to throw it, so you gotta be careful not to fucking hit him with it. Alright, trying to think of, like, all the shit I have downstairs. Auditing, so that includes auditor training, class 0 to 12, purification rundown, interiorization rundown, introspection rundown. Fuck it. Go to processing. Auditing Iceberg. Well, then you got to include the OT levels and the grades. And you got to include Dianetics. I don't think I would include that under management, right? Overt withhold write-ups. I'm pretty sure it's done on staff and public. So what would you call it? Ethics tech? And fuck it, whatever, TRs. Under that, we'll include TRs the hard way. Legal bulletins, sec checks, case supervisor, auditor. No, fuck off. Shit! Just fucking lost everything. You fucking cunt. I have to do everything I just did all over again. Oh, that pisses me off now. Whatever. Compliance reports, programs, flag rep, RTC rep, HCO policy letters. Yeah, I want to know what it is with this like set of keys that I fucking click that causes the program to crash. Is it these? No. Is it these? Is it all three of these? Like, what the I can never replicate it. It's always on accident. So if I'm just doing this and I just do that and it doesn't do fucking anything, then why is there a problem? What is causing the crash? Whatever. Fuck it. Don't care. So the event iceberg, int base, management, auditing, terminology. Then we had we're going to create a shared node, put you there. Not going to include COVID protocol. That one under auditing. Management. We'll do C organization. We can include the ships. We'll include the Guardian's office in OSA. Create a shared node. We'll do, under C organization, we'll include the EPF and the RPF slash, oh, wait a minute. Create shared node. Yeah, but then it doesn't do the sub nodes. I'm just gonna have to copy that. Copy node and sub nodes. Oh, okay. Duplicate node and sub nodes. Okay, so that goes there. EPF category B. We have Saturday Renos. We have programs, flag rep, RTC rep. We have the CLO, the ILO, orgs, missions. We have different organizations. We have CMO, CST, FOLO, which includes programs chief, AIDS, what else? Under orgs, we'll include executive director. We're going to have to include that under missions too, but still. Birthday game. One button program goes under Geo and OSA. Oh no, that goes under Incom. What am I fucking doing? Incom. CMO. Missions. Missionaires. Chase Wave. Don't need that. Don't need that. We're just going to do Hubbard in hiding, just as a general thing. If I delete this, does it delete the other one? We're going to say yes. No, it does not delete the other one. Perfect. Okay. So now, got programs. So that includes the program's chief, flag reps, Sacramento mission when ideal. Oh yeah, it's a mission holder, not an ED. Thank you. So you have your mission holders. Compliance reports, Saturday renos. Beer and cheese party. Oh yeah, and then auditing we had EP, which was FN Cognition VGIs. Release. We had introspection rundown. We had cause resurgent. Whatever. Purification rundown. Management or int base. Int base. That goes under events. Mission corporate category sort out. It's going to go under management. Already got Hubbard's suicide attempt. Introspection, interiorization. We're going to save this just so I don't get screwed over. Auditing, we had the case supervisor, we have the examiner, we have the auditor, we have regular sec checks, we had the marriage counseling, e-meter, Dianetics, Right, we had the grades, the OT levels. The course supervisor, yep. I'm trying to figure out if that would go under auditing. That I don't think it would go under management. If anything, I feel like it would go under the general. Actually, we're just gonna say that's what that was. Money focused. It's the David Miscavige takeover. Hubbard in hiding. Right. Order types. LRH advices. Flag and base orders. Programs. EDs. What else? Levels of auditors. Yep, we had the classes. Auditors. So we have the general concept of an auditor. Oh, right. Before I forget, objectives. Auditor classes. Okay, so management, we're going to include cramming. Auditing, we're going to include the co-audit. Jesus Christ. All right. Rundowns fucking galore. Thought it went also with case manager, isn't it? The checklist the auditor signs off on. I'm not sure what you're referring to. You mind specifying? Actually, Journey, do you want an invite? Oh, twinning. Yes. Twinning. Wait. Because twinning could be included without referring to auditing specifically. So we'll say twinning under the general concept. All right, let me send you an invite quick. Why'd I stop sharing my screen? That's stupid. Okay. All right. I sent you the invite. Type of twinning, like the purif or co-audit. Program closed. It stopped sharing. Oh, yeah, that's why. All right, hang on 1 second. Twinning, I think I'm just going to include the general concept of it and explain where it comes in. include that under twinning. No. Twinning with co-audit underneath. Auditing Iceberg, we also have the R factor. We have rudiments, which include ARC breaks, OWs, and present time problems. We also have false purpose rundown, truth rundown, student, no, correction lists, listing and nulling, allergy/asthma rundown, est repair. Hello, Kathy. Primary rundown. All right, I also got to include expanded Dianetics. We'll include expanded Dianetics. Wait a minute, auditing. No. In general, we're going to include KTL and LOC. We got superpower. We've got whoops, hang on. Hello.
That was weird. It said waiting for host to join. I was like,
yeah, that is weird.
On? How are you?
I'm tired, crashing.
Same. Yeah, because I hadn't seen you in a while. I was like, oh no. Hope Holly's doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Oh.
Just
how's the weather on your side of the world?
It's a little chilly. That's about it.
It's pouring down rain.
We had that earlier.
Yeah, this is our winter. Where I'm at, it's rare if we ever get snow, and if we do, it does not stick. I mean, it's like every 20 years. I have to go up maybe 2 hours to start to get snow. 3 hours, you get really good snow, past Donner, that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, really deep snow. My daughter wants to see where I grew up and everything. And I'm like, I don't want to go back. She's like, I love snow. Like, she likes looking at it. I was like, do the winters. Then you're going to be like, I like the other side. The first time she saw the slush in a parking lot, we pulled up and I said, so do not let go of the door when you step out. And she's like, what? And I was like, it's called slush.
You will fall on your ass.
Between ice, snow, and water. And just don't let go. And baby steps. Because you don't know how icy it is. Yeah. She stepped in and she's like, what is this? This is not snow. I'm like, it's part of the season.
You gotta deal with it. You wanted the snow.
I remember it as a kid, and it ain't fun. Or black ice. I've never driven in snow, and I'm terrified to ever do it.
It's not bad. You just gotta make sure you get your snow tires.
See, we have to get chains on our snow. Chains
on your tires. We don't do that up here, but
ours is because it's the Sierra Mountain. They're not playing when they say you need tires. You need chains. Sorry. I feel like with my spinal injury, I'm getting more. My back's hurting a lot more right now, especially walking that much and then recovery. And I just feel like I got hit in the head a bunch of times.
Oh God!
Like nonstop. So I was just watching, seeing who was live, and I was like, holy.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been working on my cards again.
Cool.
Not all Narconon in California was registered as a business.
Huh.
I know. I'm going through California with a fine-tooth comb, business-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing some Narconon that I never knew existed. Like they're in Sacramento and other places. I was like, really? But Lake Tahoe is not one, and either is Watsonville. Not the address.
That's weird.
Isn't it weird?
So some are labeled businesses while others aren't.
Well, even if they're nonprofit, they're a business entity, so they would be. So it's kind of weird. I've written it somewhere on a card of what an FTB is and an STB. I forget I mean, there's too many acronyms going
thanks
on.
for reminding me about the FEBC.
Oh, okay. And so it's I've written it somewhere because one is state and one is kind of it's not federal, but I think it is. I think it's state and federal.
Okay.
It's different paperwork, and you could be in good standing in none of them, or not good standing, or good standing in one, not the other. And that's how you can get it suspended if it goes like 3 years or something, whatever the logistics are.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I found a business. It wasn't Scientology, but from 1915.
Oh, God.
Registered. So it's like everything filters in to each state, country. Like, Denmark is really good at, legally posting all of it, so you can look it online and stuff and see who is registered as an agent, and they have to follow all that. For some reason, the United States, you can file it and it's good. They're still waiting for your agent or the whatever address, and it might never come because they just say it's registered and they just go along with it. So that's the hole I'm in right now.
That
Kathy,
sounds chaotic as fuck.
As a kid, so the driveway to my grandparents' house is literally this. The top of the hill. And then it goes down and around like this tight corner. I used to go sledding down it. And then off the, mountain to the other direction. If the ice went that way. Yeah. because you went really fast. I would not do that now.
I wouldn't either. Fuck that. I don't want to break my spine in 3 places.
Right? I know. My daughter's like, I started talking about, my husband brought out a shirt, and he's like, yeah, when I was snowboarding, blah, blah, blah. And my daughter's like, when'd you guys go snowboarding? I'm like, 20 years ago. We didn't go yesterday. Trust me. See a bunch of middle-aged people. You probably can see my husband because he looks athletic and everything, but not me. I gained a lot of weight and a lot of injuries. I need to stay on the bunny slope, if anything. Because I went up and they went to the very top, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll do the next one. You followed the whole way.
Oh, hang on. Headphones just came unplugged. Son of a bitch.
And like the whole one strip, because the sun hits it, is all ice. Okay. So I'm like, walking this part.
Yeah, I've never been snowboarding. I've never been skiing. I've never done any of that, but I've always wanted to.
I tried skiing first, but everybody else snowboarded, and I was like, okay, I'll snowboard the next time. And then it was like, I think that was maybe one other time because I got my own snowboard. But it's like, it's almost an investment. You need to go a few years to not feel bad about buying your own. But I don't want to.
Tags go here. I'm trying to constantly like pick at my own brain right now, but like I'm getting nothing.
Like what? You were on a roll.
Like just trying to remind myself of shit, and it's like, no.
No, I get it. When you were like stating it, I'm surprised I came up with a couple of things off the top of my head. But twinning, actually, there's different references. Usually twinning, no matter what, you are auditing the other person and you're going through whatever.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're on the RPF, EPF, or just going up the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're doing one course and you want to do it with a twin.
Yeah. When I normally think of twinning, I think of like the TRs, the RPF.
Yeah.
I think of co-audit would fall under twinning.
And I think that I think that's part of the conditioning because you don't immediately go on the RPF. But so twinning to Scientologists isn't a bad thing.
No, it's a normal practice.
Which is so bad because it's like you have a partner torturing you and then you get to torture them. That's not a good thing.
Fuck!
Are you sure it's keys or just
it's every time I click something. It's every time I hit something towards the enter key, the shift key, the delete key. It's a combination of a couple of keys that causes it to crash every fucking time.
Can you ask GPT?
I don't know if Chat GPT, like, if anybody even knows about
AI.
This crash. Cherry tree crashing. Nope. Hang on. Crashes during PDF exports. Random crashes.
Yeah, Kathy, you do bring one. But that's what I mean. Like, by the time you go to an RPF and you have a twin, or you're twinned up when you are, depending on how big of a trouble you are, you might be doing that by yourself, whatever work, and then your twin to co-audit. Whatever you're doing, whatever You're told that day. But it's the manipulation tactic that your twin is helping you. That piece of manipulation right there, it's like, that's just pure evil, because it's not helping anyone. They could just walk out the door and say, I am not going to be your servant. This is not clearing the planet. This is not helping anyone, because somehow they think you did something so wrong, out ethics or anything. They may not like you, and they just go, you know what? You won't, you're off course. You're off, whatever. Or you weren't, they gave you a certain condition of that day or that week that you're in danger because you came in with sniffles.
Your PTS.
That's what Lisa McPherson did. And that she was upset about a breakup. So therefore, she was down stat. And she was PTS and all these other acronyms that you need to have.
And yet David Miscavige was overlooking her case personally.
And that right there should totally say to any legal department that this is racketeering if, like, the person that says they're the leader is now dictating and telling other people, and he's not in the room himself. Racketeering.
And he's what? A class 4 tops?
Oh yeah, I don't even think he's that.
I know he had gotten that back when he was like 12, 14 or something.
Well, that's the other thing. He switched the courses, how the order that courses went, is why.
And the length of time.
Well, the length of time, but also the order in which you did your up the bridge. Because something about your 0 grade, and then you were supposed to have something else before you did your OT preparations. Now it's OT preparations and then something. And that's why the old Scientologists, the founding Scientologists were like, you're squirreling.
Yep.
It's like, it's all squirrel.
You got OT eligibility and then you got OT preps.
That order made more sense than anything. Like, it's all like rubbish, but whatever. But yeah, no, he changed so much. He changed how the floating needle, how you audit, that he knows better than Ron Hubbard, who made this shit all up.
Yep.
And people are still going, okay.
I don't fucking get it either.
Oh. No, without any of my medication, whether it's because I was looking at my medical records.
Why?
See, you didn't touch anything. I'm telling you. It's like no more Hubbard shit. That's why, Holly, is saying we can't handle this rubbish.
It is the best software I have for the type of documentation I need to do and the type of note-taking I need to do. I just wish it wasn't so fucking buggy. Whatever. At least I saved it a little while ago, so I fucking got a lot of my shit back. Not that far off.
So Narconon Western United States opened in 2004, but was suspended and became inactive in 2020. That one I didn't have, but it's registered at the AOLA.
The fuck? Wait. Which one is this?
Narconon Western United States.
Okay, and it's at the AOLA. Narconon is not an AOLA program. What?
I didn't know this one existed.
Huh. I wonder if it's a purif.
Because the Narconon International is at the AOLA.
You think it could be for OT4? The drug rundown, the Ned drug rundown or whatever?
I don't know, because I have two of them with the same address, but the Narconon International and the Narconon Western United States with the same address.
Huh.
They must have needed a perf with all these old people and taking, I don't know, antibiotics, and then you must...
An aspirin. Oh my god.
The aspirin epidemic, guys, everybody.
Everybody's popping them blood thinners.
Well, that's what's so funny. It's because I learned more than 50% of people are on some type of blood pressure medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as my husband turned 41, he needed blood pressure medicine. And I was like, why are you so old? Like, come on. And then his parents are like, there's so many people. I was like, I know his dad is, but I was like, what else are we going to inherit? I'm like, damn it.
Just got to wait till 50.
I know. Here I already had a cane. I had a walking chair. Like, they were ready to give me the wheelchair. And I was like, nope, I got a walker. They called it the convertible.
The convertible. Oh, I actually love that.
Like, come on, we both don't need to be so old.
They're like, I refuse. I will fight this.
We've been married for 21 years, Holly.
Wow, congratulations.
It is so old. We're old. We're old people. Because I looked at him one day, and he had this, like, one line that I hadn't noticed, the wrinkle. And so I was like, that's a new wrinkle. It's not just the, thinking. It's like, that's good. And he's like, oh, come on.
It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. At 40, because I had this, like, bucket list, these lines, and I've had this indent since I was 19 because of my childhood. It was just so stressful. But these two lines, I either look angry or really confused. And I'm like, that's not a good combo, because either people need to ask if I'm okay or they get the hell out of my way. I was like, this is not a good look. So, like, for a year and a half, I got Botox every 6 months. And Brian's like, you don't need it. And I was like, yeah, I do, because I can be either angry or, like, the resting angry face or the resting really confused.
Mine's usually just resting bitch face.
Well, that's what's so funny, because it's like, I went camping one time and I didn't have my night terror medicine. Mm-hmm. And I went 2 days without it. Oh my gosh, people at Rayleigh's totally, like, apparently they kept looking at me and then would move out of my way and then would be staring at me, and I looked at my husband, I was like, do I look okay? He's like, no, you look terrified. Because my eyes were like this. Because without my normal meds, I used to be fight, and now I'm like, flee. I'm going to be murdered. Someone promised me, and I believe them. So, yeah. No, without any of those meds or even my, to prevent having menstruation or anything, oh my gosh, I would always, 2 weeks out of the month, be on the RPM. Because my hormones were like, like, I forget what it is called, but it's like the worst part of, it's not PMS, it's like an extra few letters.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, And I went through labor every month since I was 12. No.
Fuck
Not
that.
doing that. So that's why I'm like, do they do birth control? Or is that considered a type of medication? Are you hearing
Sorry,
me?
I'm stumbling upon documentation I didn't know I had.
Oh, that was just a weird pause to pause at. Because I asked, do they do birth control? And you're like, that's why I'm like, deep thoughts. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm crashing. No, I found European LRH EDs.
Yes.
There's something else too. Hang on. Priority issues from 1982, compiled by Folo East US. Oh, cool. I got a Telex.
Ooh.
Telex EDs. Ron's journals. Senior CS sent messages.
On Berkeley.
Yes, Rico, you did show up at an interesting time. Oh, now I'm just imagining your confused face in the course room. How many times the supervisor would be bothering you?
Bothering me?
Yeah, like if you were in like a Scientology course room and you had just that resting confused face and the supervisor just keeps coming up to you trying to get your word.
Everything shows up on my face. So even if I'm thinking about something else, but I'm supposed to be in the moment of everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you you heard somebody ask you a question or talk to you, and then you start talking, but your tone is angry because your brain was somewhere else. It happened to me all the time without medication, all the time. So I never knew where my face was, if it was present, past, or whatever. But people would literally pick up on it and be like, "You seem irritated." No, I'm fine. So that's why I could totally see myself like in a course room and be like, "Bitch, don't even come. I am clearing words here."
Before the supervisor even gets up to you, you just look them dead in the eye and just hold up a dictionary. Just be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, don't. You're PTS right now. You're a distraction. Leave me alone.
You're being a little bit of a DB, all right?
No, I don't think anyone would like me because everybody cleared a path for me when I was angry. Because they didn't know where I was going or coming. And now I get it. I was like, wow, that must have been terrifying. Because people said I was sweet. But when you get angry, something happens. And I'm like,
Rika says there's a medication that'll fix my face?
Yes. My medication for my chronic PTSD is a combination. It's a little cocktail. 4 night terrors plus kind of it makes me feel, and I could feel like right here, slow down a little and process things rather than a quick response. So I'm I'm more, that's why I speak slower. I was never a slow speaker. Even if I said the word wrong.
Would it be okay to ask what medications they are?
Sure.
Right.
Like if I can remember. It's venlafaxine, which is another word for, I'm mixing it up. Like, I know the colors of the pills. And they changed the color of the pills this last time. I was like, that's not my pill.
Yep.
Venlafaxine and oh my goodness. It's a mini press, but it doesn't go by mini press. It goes by Prazosin, something. Prazin. And it's not made for night terrors. It's made for a different medicine, but he knows it works for. Yes, Prazosin. Oh, I missed a letter. And then there was a recall. So if you're on that, there was a recall. But thankfully, it wasn't my batch.
Well, thank God I'm not on that.
Going,
so,
oh my gosh, where's the number?
But I will say, when it comes to the whole getting older thing, Carmen can't handle the fact that she's turning 33. And she's already got the back problem DLCs.
So I started having back problems at 25. My back went out when I was pregnant, and I had her at 26. And then at age 30, so the thing is, anything you do with your teeth, if you're moving a tooth, putting braces, have anything to do with your jaw, it knocks out your immune system.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's... What?
Isn't it weird? So they discovered that all my migraines from like when I was 5 up, like I had constant migraines into where I was getting shots. I had one eye went out, so I can only could see half of everything. It was like at 14. And yeah, they discovered at 30 that my top jaw was dislocated.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, that's how stressful I slept and crunched and like, yeah.
Grinded your teeth, yeah.
Yeah, and just, yeah. So I had to wear a splint. That changed, like trying to muscle memory where the jaw's supposed to be. I was like, oh, because I didn't know. Chewing sideways like a cow is not what a human does.
No, not normally.
Because it was dislocated. How am I supposed to know? So I wore a splint and then discovered I had mold in my house. It didn't go to any family member but me. And it went to my spinal cord and my brain.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun time. And that's when it started messing with... like I had way too many white blood cells in my spinal fluid, and it was just attacking. So yeah, so I had a lot of different spinal things, and then at 37 or 38, I got kicked in the back, and it slipped out the disc.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And that's when I needed back. I worked with special ed kids. And this kid, we kept saying, was wanting to stab the other kids too many damn times. And that we were not safe. Guess what? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. When you went after another kid, we intervened, and then I became the target.
Damn.
Yeah. And that ruined my career of everything. Because I had my medical background, and I was doing, education, childhood education. So no, with all the medicine that I have, they don't even, it's like, take ibuprofen for your back. It's like, okay, I'll take the aspirin too. So it doesn't touch the spine, so yeah, no, so I gotta say at 33, I started forgetting my age. I was like, how old am I again? Because I knew I was young, but I was just like, I don't know. I'm 30. Did I turn 33? Did I? What year is it? But yeah, 40. I just made a bucket list because I never had a passport. I never had my own credit card because I married at 22 and he was 21. And so it's kind of like this whole thing of like, ooh, adult things that I haven't done that I would like to do now that are possible. It's not like, I'm going to go travel the world for 6 months. See ya.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it's doable. Once you get there, get a work visa or something, and then, I don't know. But my family is so interesting because I have an uncle that was pretty much a nomad. He was homeless on purpose and traveled the United States. It's what he wanted to do. He wanted to see everything. So he was like a handyman, or like he would, cut wood for food, kind of, and just made his way.
Odd jobs.
Yeah. And I'm just like, and then I have this other uncle that I just reunited with because my mom kind of like kept me away from everybody, and it's like, my mom was nuts, but okay. Him and Navy people that came from Mare Island would go to Napa at the bowling alley and shoot billiards, and he would bet them a quarter and got really good at sharking all the Navy people. That's when they manually put the pins down, the bowling pins.
Yeah.
And so while he was supposed to be working and the other person covering his alleys or whatever, he would go shoot pool and bet and make more money doing that. Because all the Navy people are like, okay, I get the dirt, and he would keep winning quarters. And that's when like bread was 11 cents and
Yep.
Back
when shit was cheap.
I know. The gap between living expenses, back then, of what the cost of living versus, your paycheck and everything, the minimum wage and everything, to now, you can't make it on a minimum wage job.
No.
People don't even have health insurance. That's why I like looking. I was like, without my husband working and like actually having a 401k and everything, I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't have prospects.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you supposed to do?
You just got to take it day by day now at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all anyone can do.
I know. I just feel like a lot of people are stuck in a really weird place.
Mm-hmm.
Future is very uncertain. So I get why, like, joining a cult's good.
Yeah, you have that certainty.
And you have a level of certainty of, I would definitely be in the RPF, but at least I'd be fed.
Yeah, I'd be sheltered,
some form of
clothed.
Touch assist medical care.
I'd avoid that medical care. Fuck the MLO there, fucking medical liaison officer bullshit.
All this medical malpractice, especially from the dentist, like the dentist at the Gold Base.
Oh, Bob Horn and Becky?
What?
I said Bob and Becky Horn?
Yeah. Because didn't Claire Headley say something that, like, Claire and Mark Headley say something about their teeth? Like, it would not.
No idea. I haven't. If they did, I haven't seen it.
They're dental. Well, I know when she got that motorcycle accident, it's like she almost lost her leg.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, because they tightened it. It, like, you know, everything, and it's just like, okay.
Ugh. Jail might be better than a cult, says Rika. Yeah, you know what? I'd agree with you there.
It depends, because
you'd be getting actual medical care if you needed it.
There are some medical that they're not getting the medicine they need. There's just some facilities, I mean, the whole structure of the whole damn country, let's just say it. But but I'm just saying, like, with the jail, it depends on, because usually the inmates run the jail.
Mm-hmm.
Or contraband, or someone's, you know, just up and not living anymore, and it's because of another person, and you're like, crap, I either gotta join a gang or be someone's B-word. How am I gonna live here?
I say fuck on this channel. You can say bitch.
Yeah. At least with the cult, I have a setting with many objects I can make sharp.
With many objects I can make sharp? Oh my god.
I'm serious. If in that traumatic state of always getting emotionally and physically hurt in my childhood, I mean, I got beatings every day. And then my brother would get a beating, and then my brother would beat me for saying anything. So it's like this vicious cycle.
Yeah.
We don't need to be here. My defense, I always did fight back. And that's how I know, like, it's you or me. Like, and the only reason why he would ever stop is because one of us is bleeding. So, in my mind, I'm like, there's a way to get out of this. If I'm in a jail, I got, like, no objects to throw. No place to really run.
Yep.
But it's weird because I see the manipulation in cults the way, like, my mom and brother would put it. That they're like, at 15, my mom said this. That she's afraid for the person that attacks me in the dark alley. Because of the injuries that I put on my brother when he attacked me. Apparently, he didn't go unscathed. Well, good. Can he learn not to attack me? I'm not going to sit and take it. No, I'm fighting for my life to get away. Because he was 3 times my size. So that's my mentality, that I'm, like, surprised by any. I haven't been attacked since, but, like, thank God, because I think I would be on trial for something. Because there's no way. It literally goes to, it's you or me that's gonna live through this.
Yep.
It's not, how can I get away and then both of us live happily ever after separately? No. You made the decision to touch me, so I'm touching you. You know? So yeah. No, that's where my brain goes. I'm like, nope. You come after me, I gotta go find something. Thankfully, it's hard to get in the safe. just had that physical reaction to things that I'm like, I'm so glad I'm numb to. So then there's a natural reaction instead of the heightened freak out. Rika, what do you mean by are you hypermobile? Mobile.
I think like if like say your joints dislocate more easily due to like a connective tissue disorder type of thing. Like for example, my cousin has Ehlers-Danlos, and it's like a connective tissue disorder, so like their joints dislocate more easily, and they can tend to bend in ways that other people can't.
Yeah, no, I'm not. The reason why this disc slid out is because he was 7. So, and in a blind rage, and his feet and shoes. I was ignoring his behavior. I was sitting to my back to him on the table because he was lifting up the table underneath it. And so for his safety, I sat on the table so he couldn't lift it. He jumped on the table and put back his foot full force and kicked me.
Oh, God.
And I saw the behavioral specialist's eyes just go like this. And I didn't know he was right behind me. I didn't know it happened. And, yep. It was kind of like a car crash. Like, a few hours afterwards, I'm sitting there and my feet are going numb, then my calves, and something's really off. I call my husband for the back brace because I have the back brace from, a couple years before. Just because the spine gets tired. But I was like, something's really wrong. And so by the time I went to the MRI, they didn't give me medicine yet. And I wasn't feeling my legs by the time I got to the ER. And I just started crying because the shakiness of the MRI hurt like hell.
Oh, God.
So thankfully the nurse saw me crying and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Pain." And she's like, "Okay." And then gave me something. But it still hurt, but it was one of those things where I'm like, something's really wrong. Yeah. And then you realize I couldn't walk out of the hospital without a walker.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was fun. And then I needed surgery. So that happened September 11th of 2019. I got a couple of cortisone shots and they weren't really working. So by December, and then I realized they scheduled for surgery May, but in March of 2020, everything shut down. And then everybody was home with me when I was home. So I was like, hey, we're going to do this together. I'm home for a different reason. And that too, but okay.
Who's here? Hello, Professor Kakan. Hope you got my email with Journey's email.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see those because I don't have all the old Sea Org places in. I think it's San Quentin. One of them. Okay. I feel like I disrupted you when I got on talking about anything.
No, you're good. I'm just sorting through program orders. All right, just listen to this. Imagine getting this program in 1987. Program purpose, a fully coordinated organization expanding to and beyond the size of St. Hill in its prime. Who's ever fucking getting that?
Well, wasn't that the whole...
I mean, it's the whole point of the Ideal Orc program, but still, like, who the fuck is going beyond St. Hill?
Right.
Especially in its prime. So, like, the 60s when Hubbard was doing the SHSBC.
So many people on staff and so many people in the course rooms and auditing sessions that it was a running machine. It was a money-making machine.
Yeah. Anything that comes close would be like, what, Flag? Maybe?
Well, see, and what I would think expansion is that a chain, like a chain store, or like, you know, store chain. You have one on one side of the city, a town, and you have another on the other. That's how I see expanding. Not closing something, owning it, letting it sit and rot, open another thing, and what? Well, look at us. We're expanding.
We're expanding. Fuck no. That's still sitting there, fucking
it's
unused.
Sitting there and you have the same staff. What would be a boom if you signed up 10 people for staff in a month? That never happens. Tampa is really good at recruiting young people.
How good are they at keeping young people?
Family. It's the third generations and their friends, and they have Delphi. Did they have Delphi? I know they did. I think they have Clearwater Academy, Washburn Academy. They did have the cadet org until 2018, what's documented. Who knows? They could still have it on Cleveland Street. It's like the same building now, I realize, is a Sea Org birthing of higher officials. Not just regular staff. Or Sea Org, you know. Because that's what blows my mind, that these commercial buildings somehow have residential upstairs. Not like the old hotel, like, you know, type for the info center on Hollywood.
Yeah.
Or Sunset, whatever that is. Night, Rika.
Later, Rika.
Oh, that's okay, Professor. I just didn't want you to email me and you were waiting for me, and you didn't have the correct email address. That happened. Someone was trying to email me and I could not remember my correct email. I kept giving the wrong one because I don't know what is wrong with me in the beginning of me streaming. And like the 5th time I lost that person. Well, obviously. I kept apologizing. I'm like, this is the first time ever doing anything like this, you know? I mean, yeah, email me. I don't get email from people. Not normally.
Now I have to remember what it is I need to tell Journey and several others I am delinquent on.
Oh, Professor, you said you had some addresses of the Sea Org back in the day where they lived in California or Southern California. I don't know. But that was my impression. If you don't want to or don't have it, it's fine. No pressure. I just remember they had asked me about my intention with the map and or what your intention was with all your information. And I said I can't speak for Holly, but my intention is history, and they say 11,000. Where? And what? What are you counting?
Yeah, my purpose is just info gathering.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking little goblin, just hoarding it.
I didn't know I had the skill. I was like, we're just going to make it up and learn as we go. Because I'm that type of person that I roll with the punches because of my life history. And I find what works and what doesn't and keep going. That's why I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. I was like, don't make it personal, Scientology, because you will not lie. Especially now focused, hyper-focused, medicated. Otherwise, I'd be like,
Don't get ADHD bitches involved.
Okay. I think by January, I was going to set up and in Canva all the different parts of the map of like Los Angeles and everything. So when I do get the subscription and go deeper in every single property, I can do it in Canva and then just tell people that way instead of semi-doxing people that I already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's the only way Scientology is going to find a way of how, legal way of stopping me. So I have to be really smart about this. That would be pretty cool, Professor, even the golf courses, because the gold base has changed. But it's just the history of it and where things were at. I got some of the ranches. So I'm guessing you were first generation. Not sure. But if you have any information on when they were making any of these ranches or anything, or had a child, I don't know how much you want to divulge, but just your experience with it or your take on. No, those are gone. Aren't they? Holly?
What? The
Are
ranches?
the Gilman houses gone?
Yeah, I believe the Gilman house is gone. They took down a lot of the stuff over there. I think like one of the trailers might still be up, and I think that's ISO now. It's sick bay basically. Second gen, Professor Kakan said.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, Massacre Canyon Inn. Yeah, Massacre Canyon Inn is still standing. That's still their mess hall, still their muster location, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, then I was thinking of the houses across the street.
Which houses?
They were part of this little small town. They were abandoned.
Hold on. I was going to say, would you be able to pull up what you're looking at and show it on stream?
Sure, it's not there because
well, just the general area of where it would have been.
Okay, so Mark Headley, so here's the swamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this one cracks me up. They still have the Eagle security lookout. They didn't take that out, but I put this just in case. I was like, okay, cover it up. This was the swamp area. I guess they took out a building or two over here. But there was a couple of buildings like across the street, like right here. And it was like part of the old town. And it was empty because they bought the town. They bought this whole area, right? This whole property. Mm-hmm. And for setups and stuff, Mark Headley take he would wire up some like electrical things, extra, make electricity, be able to turn on the light and everything, and then do setups there. But since then, there were like 3 or 4 houses. And that's what I thought. What is the old Gilman house?
I'm not sure where it was. I know it was probably somewhere in that like dirt patch toward like top upper left of the swamp.
Okay.
That big dirt area. I think that's where old Gilman house was.
Yeah, because I think there were trailers over here. But I forget what structure is out there.
I still want to figure out where Stacy Moxon was when she passed away.
It blows my mind. She is erased from history. The only thing tying her to any lookups is her death.
Jesus.
There's no record of her living here. There's no record. Like, I cannot look her up. When I look up her father and her husband, they are not connected to her at all. She's been erased.
What the fuck? That's messed up.
It is. It's the second person that I've noticed that was erased. The other one, because I thought he was erased and he's not. Because here I thought this person, this mission holder, had 2 kids. She is a mission holder of 2 missions, very high up and everything, and has been since the beginning of its existence in Sacramento. And so her older son never came around and she never talked about him, like on anything. Mm-hmm. And so I thought he was not part of it. Come to find out, he is high up in this as part of the not production, the housing property, or not housing property, but the property expansion of Scientology in LA. And I could barely find him. I want to say it was another Sea Org in Florida that I could not find. And I was like, dude, these people up and leave. Like, holy crap. But that's what I've been getting into, is making that huge data I don't know if you even have taken a look at it. But yeah, I have almost 2,000 names.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I've been trying to gather intel on wise companies and stuff, and that's been slow going because of all the other projects and my back. But it's one of those things where it's like, I want to get to buildings. And I'm slowly going back to that. I'm excited for this coming on because of all the connections to addresses. Why do so many people have different connections in different time periods to one address?
Who fucking knows?
Because they're on course or on staff and they change direction and they go to this house where this other person is at and this other person is at. I mean, all these connections. It's crazy, Holly. Like, I keep finding new addresses that...
It doesn't stop. It never stops.
Nope. And I haven't even tried to figure out how I'm gonna do that map.
I am so glad that I'm so glad that I haven't even bothered to dive into what you're diving into, because that's fucking... I'd be way too focused on that for way too goddamn long.
Well, at least it's blending with people and it's not just people, because I'm like, okay, you work here or you have this. So many people have several different businesses to keep them going into Scientology. And that's where I'm like, that's not fun to go.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Oh yeah, it is. The bunny view is right here. Oh, that's interesting. We have steps. And more steps. And more steps. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be for. Okay, I can get really zoomed in. On the golf cart.
What'd I miss?
I could really zoom in. I found a golf cart. This has a bunch of stairs to the Bonnie view. I don't get this. It's like you have to cross grass to get there?
It's weird. Doesn't feel like it fits landscape-wise.
No. That's what I mean. I'm like, is there a path that I'm not seeing? But... It is weird. What is this rock formation?
Who fucking knows?
Is this a monument?
Secret code.
Oh, we blurred out this. Is this the mess hall?
Wait, hold on. Let me see. What are you looking at?
No, it's
Zoom
not.
out.
I forget
You're
what
next to the mess hall. That's the gym.
Okay.
That was the old, like, props and storage area. So you're getting a damn good view on that.
That's what I was like. Oh, I see steps. I mean, not.
It's weird. I've never looked at gold in this detail before, other than that, like, flyover video that they have, but
Right.
it's interesting.
How are you? Yeah, but there's like a monument or something here. It's so weird to me. So is this body of water not even a fountain? In front of the...
In front of Cinny?
Yeah.
Not sure.
I can go really deep.
There is one thing I've been I want to figure out where it is exactly. There was there was a punishment that happened in the, like, septic aeration ponds, or septic aeration fields. And I'm not sure where those fields were exactly. I'd have to ask the Headleys, but...
Aren't these them?
Could be.
There's one. Because on the property. But I wonder what this is. It's like random pipes.
I might try to call the Saboba fucking, like, not tourism, public works department tomorrow regarding the Int Ranch burial pit.
Yeah.
Because if we can get that dug up, that
That
might
pisses
show
me
a
off
lot.
so bad. And that's why I was working on those pictures. I'll call it back. Pictures because I had collaborated, like, all the information March of what I found at the cadet, with the pack ranch, finding its location, finding its like the California type thing, directory, and it's a private school, but it's in the middle of a parking lot at the LA org, nowhere where it was, and evidence where it's like, here are these kids are planting over 2,000 trees, orchard, and doing all this work, and their level and, condition, all this information that, like, if they don't believe one person, will they believe all these people with their names? So that's what frustrates me, because it's like, all this evidence, it's just where to look. And if you put it all together for them and shove it in their face, can an investigation open up now? And that's why I also wanted to put the demographics for the cadet in Florida of up to 2018. That it's still going on. And maybe behind doors. Now, not documented.
Yeah.
But there's just so much to cover. But that's why I wanted to start beginning, okay, or wherever, and go over. And I even have closed items and everything. And they have their own history, why they closed, or people and success, independent. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was like, what happened to the...
All right, I think I'm gonna go conk out.
Okay, yeah, it's late where you are.
Yeah, and I'm still getting used to the whole fucking getting up at like 4 or 5 in the morning schedule.
Oh.
So I gotta do that for work now instead of fucking whether or not I get a closing or an opening shift.
So, Holly, when you and Laura over both the Int Ranch and the ranch, I kind of came in late. Did you guys go over where things were on the Int Ranch?
Int Ranch, yes. I don't quite remember much of anything about I don't even remember if we even went over the buildings at the Pack Ranch. I don't know why, but I don't remember that. If you go to those 4 baseball fields in the big parking lot in the middle, that's where all the fields were. That's where all the crops were grown.
Jeez.
Zoom out a little. Go down.
Keep
Zoom
going.
in on that. Stop. Go back up a little. Now move your cursor up to that little road that goes left to right.
Left to right.
There's like a little path that goes left. Yeah, right there. Zoom in. Go to the left. Follow that little road at the bottom of the screen.
Like down?
So you see where that road branches off to the bottom left?
Mm-hmm.
Follow it. And right there. Right at that little, like, 3-way intersection. That's the Campbell house. That is where Annie Tidman lived. Annie Broker. For a little while. Let me see. Hang on, let me get my Int Ranch information. Int Ranch, here we go. I don't have any information about the Campbell house. Fuck! I have no information on anything. I have to re-watch the entire series.
Oh no!
Whatever.
Well, I don't know any.
I'm starting at Laura's stream, starting at like number 1 back like 2 years ago, and then I'm just gonna work my way up.
And you said this was the Campbell house?
That's the Campbell house. As far as I know, once Annie Tidman, our broker, was, once DM took over in 86, this is where she was sent off to for about 3 years before she had the permission to come back to the Int base.
So only Annie Broker, but not...
I only know of Annie Broker. I don't know what happened with Pat. Zoom out. Stop. Go up to the Oaks at Saboba marker. Zoom in on it. So left was the football field. Back up a little bit. A little bit more. Go up. Somewhere around I gotta get another view on it, but I think towards the upper left-hand side of the property. Oh, wait a minute. You're near the other stuff. Okay. So go to the top right of the football field. Okay, so right there, you see that U-shaped building? That is the... Hang on one second, I'm reloading my document. Hang on. Let me take a look. Yeah, right there, that one, right there, in the middle. So that building right there was the motels. That was the childbirthings.
Child
yeah, that
things?
was where all the kids stayed.
Yeah, I know.
And then to the right, there's that little patch of like concrete or whatever, surrounded by the trees on three sides.
This one?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Yeah, right there. That was the old fire pit.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And then if you go to that long vertical building on the right-hand side, that was the... I can't see here. Okay, yeah, that was the school. That was the schoolhouse. And then above the schoolhouse, that little patch of right where your cursor is, was the... Give me one second. Pretty sure that was maintenance in the tool shed. The pool, I think, was also in the back of that building. And then somewhere, like I said, I gotta figure it out again, but somewhere... What?
We can go over it another time. I know you're...
Yeah, I just have to rewatch the videos.
Okay.
Somewhere nearby, a little farther away north, was the INT-RPF location.
Geez. Are you serious?
So you had people like Guillaume Lesev, Mark Yeager, and all of these INT execs literally working on the fields with these kids.
What's interesting is that the kids are doing that work. So are they on the RPF too?
No, they're just doing their standard cadet stuff.
Yeah, is it just to make them feel small that you have to work with children?
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be humiliating.
So I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture quick. I'm gonna go to this, copy image, go to Gmail. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the Journey Drops thing.
Okay.
And paste that in there. Oh wait, I have to fucking save it. God damn it.
Thanks,
Save
Professor.
image as materials, church photos. Okay. And then new file upload. Go to here. Nope. Here.
To Professor.
There we go. Just uploaded it. It's called INT-RPF.
Okay, thank you.
So.
All right. Well, have a good
You
night.
too. Thanks for hanging for a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. I feel like I just...
Oh no, you're good. I was going through executive directives. All right. Talk to everybody later.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Peace out.